He's had the benefit of 2 double plays turned by the Pickles. Jace Nagler, the third baseman, leading off. Coming to the plate, Jace Nagler, another late season addition for the Black Bears. Playing third base tonight from Lower Columbia College. Plays his home games at David Story Field. Another warm summer night. July 31st. The calendar turns over at midnight, and the Black Bears, after this series, they'll begin their final road trip of 2024. Taking ball 1 downstairs, 1-0. Nagler hitting .250 on the year, playing in his 7th game with Cowlitz. Nagler from Redmond, Oregon. Sends a ground ball on the ground towards shortstop. Kashimoto's throw takes Ferguson off the bag. And Nagler's on with the leadoff infield single. Or we'll see what the official ruling is. An error. Reaches on the E6. Nagler's on. The 3rd consecutive inning that the Black Bears have had a base runner. Going over to first base. Pickoff attempt. Nagler's back in safely. Here's Ben Allen at the plate, the Portland commit. Allen is the Black Bears catcher. Ginger's first pitch. Inside at 1-0. Allen recently graduated from McNary High School down in Salem, Oregon. 1-0. Another pickoff attempt. One to Allen. Allen 3 for 10 to start his Black Bears summer. The 1-0. Flied in the air, right side. Moving out of play. 1-1. Allen last played in Sunday's 10-6 loss to the Raptors. He went 0 for 3. Went 2 for 3 on Friday night's win over Ridgefield. Cowlitz dropped 2 or 3 games over the weekend. The Raptors grooving towards a playoff spot. Same with the Pickles. A tough stretch to end the 2024 summer for Cowlitz. Another pickoff attempt. And you see the disparities in the lineups. Portland with nearly 25, maybe more players on their roster than Cowlitz right now. Portland's reloading for the West Coast League postseason. The Black Bears eliminated from postseason contention with Ridgefield's win last night. 3-1 to Allen. On deck is Reese Hall. Nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nagler's at first base. 3-1 curveball called for strike 2. Full count to Allen. Ginger on the mound. The 3-2 from the righty. Inside for ball 4. Nagler was running on the pitch. It didn't matter. Runners on first and second for Cowlitz. Reese Hall coming to the plate. Reese Hall, a local player from Kelso, Washington. Graduated from Kelso High, going into his senior year at Park University, Gilbert. Has runners at first and second with nobody out. Cowlitz down 1-0. Hall getting the bunt down. It's a good one. Back to Ginger. He throws to first in time. Ferguson on the coverage. Getting the job done. Hall drops down a sack bunt. Moving the runners to second and third. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Sam Canton. Situational hitting. Hall getting the job done. Can Canton drive him in? Allen's at second. Nagler's at third. The first pitch from Ginger. Canton fouled it off his leg. 0-1 as Canton walks it off. Canton from North Dakota State. A bounce-back season for the Bison. All Summit League honorable mention this past year. Canton from Port Orchard, Washington. He started his college career at Gonzaga. Has runners at second and third. The Black Bears down 1-0. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Called for strike two on the inner part of the zone. 0-2 now. One out in the bottom of the third. Ginger's 0-2 pitch on the way. Bounced to first base side. Foul ball. Canton staying alive. Nagler led off this inning, reaching on the air by the shortstop, Kashimoto. Allen walked. Hall moved the runners up on a sac bunt. 0-2 to Canton. Curveball, ground ball, first base side again, foul. That would have got the job done. Nagler running on contact as soon as he saw that ball hit the ground. Still 0-2. The tying run at third base. Go ahead run at second. 0-2 to the right, to the lefty Canton. Ginger looking in. Long pause on the mound. Allen at second. Nagler at third. Curveball popped up. Left side. Moving out of play. And it's out. It's into the crowd. Still 0-2. Canton's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Canton, no RBIs on the season for the Black Bears. A great time to get your first. Two runners in scoring position. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball to second base. And it's under the glove of Hale into right field. Here comes Allen. And the Black Bears take a 2-run lead. 2-1 lead. 2 runs reaching on the air. One was for sure coming in. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. Hale was thinking about throwing to first base. The Pickles second baseman can't complete the play. Cowlitz leads 2-1. The second error this inning on the Pickles. Cowlitz up 2-1. Estes taking strike one. That pitch crossing by his knees. Estes walked in his first plate appearance back in the first inning. A pickoff attempt to first base. Low throw. Ferguson ricocheting off his glove but staying close to the bag. A runner on first, one away, 0-1. Bottom of the third inning. Ginger's 0-1 pitch to Estes. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Estes hitting 164 in the year. Ginger's 0-2. Back up the middle. Sliding stop. What a play by the shortstop Kashimoto. Not in time. Over to first. Pickles get the force out. Canton staying at second. Was there an official call? Safe at second. Canton tagged out at second. What a stop by Kashimoto. Taking a hit away from Estes. Estes reaching on the fielder's choice. Nice job by Estes running it out. He met that curveball with the fat part of the bat. 2 away for Bronson Neve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding into an inning-ending double play back in the first. 1-0 to Neve. Neve came into tonight hitting .302. 150 ABs under his belt. Estes takes off. Good pitch to run on the breaking ball. The throw's offline. And a stolen base for Estes. The throw fielded by Hale on the third base side of second base. Now a runner in scoring position. Cowlitz leads 2-1. 2-1. Neve tipped it into McCarthy's glove. 2-1, 2 away, bottom 3. And fans, we are on the air on YouTube. Go check the stream out, blackbears.com. We'd love to have you listen on the radio, but our stream is up and running on YouTube. 3-1. 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Estes at second base. Ginger's 3-1. Called for strike 2. Payne in the inside corner. Ginger spotting up when he needs to. 2 errors in this inning committed by Portland. The payoff to Neve. Fouled back and out of play. Neve from Arizona Western College. Playing in his 40th game of the season for the Black Bears. He's been with this club the entire way. Ginger looking to second before he comes. Another 3-2. Yes, he did, but Neve running over to first. The low throw, and Neve advances on the drop third strike. Neve's on base for the first time tonight, and Estes moves over to third. So this bottom of the 3rd inning continues. And an RBI opportunity for Shea Bowen. Bain singled on the first pitch he saw. He broke his bat, just muscled it out to right center field. And a mound visit from the Pickles pitching coach. Brian Grant out to have a chat with Ginger and McCarthy. 2 errors committed this inning by Portland. Nagler led or reached on a leadoff error by Kashimoto. And then a ground ball to second base from Canton with runners at second and third was muffed by Hale, allowing Nagler and Allen to come around to score. So Cowlitz leads 2-1 and threatening for more. Bowen at the plate. Bowen, the outfielder from Lubbock Christian. What a season he had this past season for the Chaparrals. Bowen hit .338 this past season for Lubbock Christian. Made 56 starts. .966 OPS. And if you're not too familiar with Division II baseball, a very underrated brand of baseball, Shea Bowen was a key part of the season, a dream season for Lubbock Christian. Top seed in the South Central region, a game shy of the D2 College World Series. But he steps in here with runners at first and third, 2 away. Taking ball 1 outside. 1-0 to the left-handed bat. Bowen has 18 RBIs in the season. Neves at first. Estes at third. 2-1. Low and outside. Cowlitz leads 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Murphy Ginger, the starter, still in the game for Portland. Outside, 3-0 off the glove of McCarthy. Here comes Estes. And the Pickles now down 3-1. Cody Estes, great read. And a pass ball. Cowlitz cashes in. 3-1 Black Bears. Ball 4. Bowen draws a 4-pitch walk. Cowlitz leads 3-1. So with 2 errors and a drop third strike. In essence, Portland has recorded 5 outs so far in this bottom of the 3rd inning. Back up the middle, Kashimoto fields it, flips to the covering Hale, he steps on the bag. But 2 errors turn it into 3 runs. Portland leads Portland down 3-1 going into the 4th.
Private Leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Top of the fourth inning. Cale Hammer gets some run support. Cowlitz leads Portland 3-1. The first pitch is low and outside for ball one. Tanner Griffith's AB was cut short last inning after Cody Kashimoto was caught stealing for out number 3 at the top of the third. Top of the fourth, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 to Griffith, the right fielder for the Pickles. Griffith from Livermore, California. The St. Mary's Gale bounces the 2-0 foul. Griffith hitting .287 on the year. Went 1 for 5 last night. He drove in 2 runs. 2 runs in the Pickles' 7-2 series opening victory. Portland playing for the top seed in the West Coast League South. Inside. Hammer with some movement on that pitch. It started behind Griffith. 3-1 now. Griffith in the cleanup spot for Portland tonight. Hammer's 3-1. Called for strike 2. Crossing on the outer part of the zone. 3-2. Nobody out. Top of the fourth inning. 4-5-6. Hard of the order for Portland. Soft ground ball over to second. Scooped up by Hall. Bounces it over to Rozier. And a leadoff error. Hall threw it over. It looked like didn't have any of his body behind it. And a tough play for Rozier in his first game at first base this season for the Black Bears. And the first error. The Black Bears commit the most errors in the West Coast League. And after scoring 3 runs to allow the Pickles to get their leadoff man on can be demoralizing for your pitcher. So a runner on first with nobody out. 1-0 to Alex Govea. And the Black Bears pitching coach Justin Parrish out to have a chat. Cale Hammer in his first start of the season. His longest outing this year was back on June 26th. He went 2 1/3 in the 4-2 win over Corvallis. That series is arguably the most impressive win of the year for the Black Bears. Split 2 of 4 on the road in Corvallis. It looked like the Black Bears were about to turn a corner. But the Black Bears went a month and a half without winning a series. That series was at the end of June. The Black Bears didn't win one until last week against Walla Walla. Here when the Black Bears swept the Sweets. But Govea at the plate. Govea, the third baseman from UC Davis. Cowlitz leads Portland 3-1. Top of the fourth inning. And what's been a good outing so far for Hammer. He settled down after back-to-back doubles back in the first inning. Can he work around a leadoff there in the top of the fourth? Getting strike one to Gouveia. 1-1. Hammer 6'3", 220-pound southpaw from Snohomish, Washington. 1-1. Hammer looking at Griffith. They have in a rundown. Rozier to second. It's going to be a late throw. Not in time. And they got him in a rundown. Griffith made a good jump, and he's able to make it into second base. A stolen base. Hammer had him. Griffith was going on the first move on the lefty, but you have to make a decision. The lefties have that advantage. Their eyes can be on first base. But now a runner in scoring position with no out for Portland. And now 3-1. 2-1. Portland down 3-1. The Black Bears scored 3 runs in the bottom of the third inning. Now 3-1. Missing south of the zone. Gouveia is 0 for 1. He grounded out to short to end the first. Griffith is at second. Hammer's 3-1. Called for strike 2. The count is full to Gouveia. Gouveia hitting .308 on the year, went 0 for 5 last night. The payoff pitch. Jammed him. Popped up left side. Hernandez backing up into shallow left field. Making the catch for out number 1. And with 1 away, that brings up the catcher, Riley McCarthy. Riley McCarthy led off the top of the second when he was hit on his leg. Moved up to second base. The Pickles put runners on first and second with nobody out. Hammer got Otis to strike out and hailed a ground into a double play. Portland had a runner on second with nobody out here in the fourth. 0-1. There is action in the Black Bears bullpen. 0-1 to McCarthy. Hammer looking at Griffith. The 0-1 is fouled out of play. 0-2 now. McCarthy going into his senior year at Portland. Seeing his playing time progress each year with the Pilots, from 17 at-bats in his freshman year to 101 last season. Hammer's 0-2. He spoiled a fastball high in the zone, 1-2. On deck is Kevin Ferguson. 1 away, top of the fourth inning. Cowlitz leads 3-1. The 1-2 pitch. Tap softly foul near the Pickles on deck circle. Still 1-2. The sun on its way down, providing a lot of shadows all across the field, in the infield, center field, all of left field. Griffith on the move. Striking out. He steals second. McCarthy strikes out. 2 away. 2 stolen bases in this trip around the bases for Griffith. But now 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Kevin Ferguson coming to the plate. One and 0. Ferguson singled in the second. Here's a runner at third. 2 outs. Fouls it back, 1-1. Griffith led off this inning, reaching on an error by the second baseman, Hull. 1-1, 2 away. Cale Hammer etching a new season high, his longest outing to date. 3 2/3 right now. Can he get that out and get to 4? Misses low in the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Ferguson from Battleground, Washington. 2-1. A runner at third. Portland down 3-1. Inside, 3 balls and a strike. Brushing Ferguson off the plate. Portland with 3 hits. They've had 2 errors on the Black Bears, only 1 run so far, but a runner at third base. The 3-1 is outside for ball 4. That will put runners at the corners. Ferguson is on for the second time. And here's Tony Otis stepping in for the second time. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Otis, the Pickles left fielder. Ferguson at first. Griffith is at third. And watch out for the Ferguson trying to steal second base. Fake steal on the first pitch. Otis lifts it into right field. Shallow right field. Running in is Bowen. He makes the catch, dealing with the sun. And the Black Bears escape the top of the 4th inning. The leadoff error makes his way over to third base, but the Black Bears don't give up a run. Middle of 4 here at David Story Field. Cowlitz still leads 3-1.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
We've called Longview home for over 30 years. We're different from the big guys because we're a small Southwest Washington company that's involved in our community. We understand the needs of today's medium to small size business and go that extra mile to keep you up and running. Toshiba, Canon, Samsung, HP, Ricoh, and Sharp are just a few of the makes that we service. We service just about any copier or laser printer. Our prices can't be beat. We are committed to providing the best value for the money. Office System. The Pickles are led by Mark Magdaleno, the head coach at Clark College, just across the river from Portland in Vancouver. Griffin Williams, the first base coach. Jim Hopple, the assistant coach. Brian Grant, the pitching coach. And Jordan Barchus, the bench coach. 5 coaches on staff for Portland. Shea Bowen flying the first pitch he sees into shallow right field. Tanner Griffith running in to make the catch. 1 away in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hernandez 0 for 2 now. And that brings up the third baseman, Jace Nagler. Nagler reached on an error. Last inning, he came around to score. 3 unearned runs in the bottom of the 3rd. The Pickles had 2 errors. Flared right field. That will get down in front of Griffith. Nagler's on for the second time tonight. And a runner on first for Ben Allen. Ben Allen, the Portland commit. He walked and scored in his first plate appearance. Allen, 6 feet, 185 pounds from Salem, going after the first pitch and sending it foul. Cowlitz leads Portland 3-1. Portland leads the season series 3-1. Cowlitz won the 2023 series 4-2, sweeping the Pickles in Portland at the end of last year. Ginger over to first. Nagler's back in safely. On deck is Reese Hall. 0-1. Ginger's 0-1. He's popped foul again. First base side, and it's out of play. A swarm of young Black Bears fans chasing after that foul ball. 0-2. One away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Missing in the left-handed batter's box. Bouncing off the backstop and moving up to second is Nagler. 1-2. Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. Final home series of the season for Cowlitz. Cowlitz needs to win two of the final three games to have a winning record. Slow ground ball to short, backhanded by Kashimoto. A nice play. Throwing on the run. 2 away, advancing over to third is Nagler. Allen's 0 for 1. That brings up the second baseman, Reese Hall. Taking strike one on the outer half of the plate. The Pickles 13-12 on the season, or the Black Bears 13-12 at home. Need a win to clinch a winning record. Outside, 1-1. Ginger trying to go outside on the first 2 pitches. Nagler's at third base. Cowlitz leads 3-1. Nice slider working its way back over the plate. 1-2. 1-2 to Hall. Check swing. Did he go? He's tagged out by McCarthy. Hull strikes out, and the Black Bears trend a runner at third base. After 4, Cowlitz leads Portland 3-1.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
The 9-hole hitter for Portland, Connor Hale, leads off the top of the 5th inning. He'll be facing a reliever from the Cowlitz bullpen, Yanni Castro. The most serviceable option from the Cowlitz pen, making his 15th appearance of the season, on to relieve Cale Hammer. But what a start from Hammer. In his first game started in 2024 after being primarily used in the bullpen. Gives you 4 innings, a 1-run ball, gives up 3 hits, works out of some jams. But the Black Bears in front 3-1 when you hand the ball over to your bullpen. You'll take that. Something that pitching coach Justin Parrish and manager Kelly Stinnett can be pleased with. Yanni Castro, the 6'1" right-hander from Panama. His fastball missing outside for ball 1. Castro at Arizona Western College. 1-0 to Connor Hale. Hale from Chemeketa Community College down in Oregon. The 1-0 is outside for ball 2. And the X factor for Castro is how well can he command his pitches. Castro has nice stuff. A fastball has been clocked as high as 96 this season. But he's down in the count 3-0. But walks have been his kryptonite. 3-0 to Hale. Hale grounded into an inning-ending double play to close out the 2nd inning. Cowlitz leads 3-1, top of the 5th inning. Hale reaches on a leadoff walk. So that's how Castro's night begins. The leadoff man is awarded first base on a 4-pitch walk. And back to the top of the order. Here's Cody Kashimoto. Kashimoto, the shortstop from St. Mary's in California. Made his debut last night. 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Castro finds the zone with the fastball in the inside part of the zone. 0-1. Kashimoto's 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in the first and walked in the 3rd. Square into bunt, gets it down. Castro fields it. Long flip to first in time for out number 1. Kashimoto tried to get the Black Bears off guard with the bunt. Bunted it right back to Castro. The Black Bears sniffed it out, 1 away. I don't think it was a sac bunt. Went right back to the pitcher. Hale moves up to second base. Portland down 3-1. Portland chasing the top spot in the West Coast League South Division. 1-0 to Armando Briseño. In a couple of minutes, we'll take a look at the scoreboard around the West Coast League. 1-0 to Briseño. A runner at second. Pitch outside, off the glove of Allen. Allen had issues with pass balls. 4 pass balls in the first 2 innings of Sunday's game against the Raptors. 2-0 now. And moving over to third base is Hale. An RBI opportunity for Briseño, now ahead in the count 3-0. Briseño went 4 for 5 last night. 2 doubles, a triple, and a base hit. 4 RBIs. Drove in over half the runs for Portland, and he's on base here. 2 walks in the 5th inning. The tying runs are on. The go-ahead run, and Dalton Mayshore coming to the plate. Briseño's at first base. Hale's at third. A potential double play ball is in order. But keep an eye out for Briseño trying to steal second. Mayshore takes ball 1 low. Mayshore transferred earlier this summer, hit the portal from St. Mary's. He'll be headed to Columbia, South Carolina to join the Gamecocks. The 1-0. Fastball called for strike one. Mayshore, the rising junior, one of the prized prospects in the transfer portal this cycle. Two and one now. Runners at first and third, one away. Portland down 3-1. Mayshore 2024 West Coast Conference second team selection. Member of the all-tournament team in the WCC this past year as well. And a pickoff attempt to first base, a low throw, nice dig by Rozier. 2-1. Briseño doesn't have a stolen base, but this would be the opportunity. Even if you don't get there, the Pickles will sacrifice an out for a run right now. 3-1. Castro missing far away from the zone at the moment. 3-1. Hale led off this inning with the walk. Kashimoto dropped down a sac bunt. Briseño has walked. He's at first base. The 3-1. Called for strike two. Mayshore can't believe it. 3-2 to Mayshore. Mayshore in center field tonight for Portland. Runners at first and third. Cowlitz leads 3-1. Castro's 3-2. Briseño takes off. Ball four high. And that will load up the bases for Tanner Griffith. 3 walks issued by Castro. And we'll be monitoring the situation in the Black Bears bullpen. We can't see anybody up and throwing right now, but that situation could change. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Portland trailing 3-1. Top of the 5th inning. The first pitch is called for strike one to Griffith. Castro spotting up. On the inside border of the plate, 0-1. Griffith has reached twice. 1-1. Griffith had an RBI double in the first and reached on an error in the fourth. He was stranded at third last inning. 1-1, 1 away. Castro's pitch. Outside, the breaking ball misses away. Mayshore at first, Briseño at second, Hales at third. Griffith at the plate, 2-1. The runners aren't being held. Castro looks in. The 2-1 is low for ball 3. Castro has issued 3 walks already this inning. He's in danger of walking a run in. The 3-1 is up and away for ball 4. And the 4th walk for Castro. And it's a 1-run game. Cowlitz lead is down to 1. It's 3-2 now. And here's Black Bears pitching coach making it another visit. Justin Parrish is out to talk to Castro. Do you like free food? If you order through the McDonald's app, you can earn free points towards free sandwiches and more. Plus, they have daily deals to help you save. You can even complete your order using the app and skip the drive-thru line by using the curbside option. I'm loving it. Your locally owned McDonald's of Longview and Woodland are hiring with competitive wages. Once employed with McDonald's, you'll have the opportunity to receive scholarship money towards your college education with our Archways to Opportunity program. Simply text the word APPLY to 38,000, and we hope to have you join our friendly teams. Justin Parrish rejoined the Black Bears last season after taking a 3-year 3 years off. He was on the staff in 2019. 21, 22, 23 off for that time. In his second stint as the team's pitching coach. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Castro has given up 4 walks in this top of the 5th inning. Cowlitz leads 3-2. And that brings up the third baseman, Alex Gouveia. Low and outside, 1-0. Castro has given up 4 walks this inning. Walk has been his X factor. The 1-0, outside again, 2-0. Gouveia is 0 for 2 tonight. Ball 3. And Castro in serious danger of tying this game up. The bases are loaded with 1 out. There's action in the Black Bears bullpen. The 3-0 is inside. And we're tied up at 3. 5 walks issued by Castro. 6 walks, Castro. Struggling to find the zone right now. One away. Riley McCarthy steps to the plate in a tie game. Another ball. McCarthy's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Castro fires in strike 1. 1-1. Castro needed that. 1-1. 2-1. The bases are loaded. Check swing, foul. 2-2. Castro. Called strike 3. He got him. McCarthy goes down looking. 2 away. And a big strikeout for Castro. The game is tied for now. And that brings up the first baseman, Kevin Ferguson. Ferguson has not been retired yet. He's singled and walked so far. Strike 1. Castro gets ahead. Ferguson hitting .294 for Portland. 0 for 4 last night. Ferguson at first base for the Pickles tonight. The game is tied 3-3. Flared right side. Fielded by Hall. Does he get over there in time? A nice play. Reese Hall moving to his left. And the game tied at 3. Castro gets out of it. Gives up 5 walks, but the Black Bears come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 3. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Black Bears Baseball on YouTube.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Top of the order coming to the plate for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 5th inning. Portland tied the game 3-3. Murphy Ginger out for his 5th inning of work. Canton lacing the first pitch he sees into center. And a leadoff base hit. Canton's first knock of the game. Third hit of the game for the Black Bears. Canton jump-starting this Black Bears offense. And that brings up Cody Estes. Cody Estes in left field tonight looking for his first hit. Estes has reached in both plate appearances. He walked in the first and got on a fielder's choice. Came around to score on a pass ball later in the 3rd inning. 1-0. Nobody out and a runner at first for Estes. The pickoff attempt over to first. Canton's back in safely. Cody from Scottsdale, Arizona. Bats left, throws right. 2-0. Estes, one of the few Black Bears that's been with the team the entire season. Took a 9-day break from June 28th to early July. Now ahead in the count, 3-0. June 28th to July 7th. He said it was good to get a mental recharge earlier in the year to meet up with his family. His stepfather, Eric Gagne, was honored at Dodger Stadium. He takes strike one. 3-1 to Estes. Canton's at first base. Ginger, the Pickles starter, out for his 5th inning of work. Three and 1. 3-3 ball game. Foul out of play. A full count to Cody. Cowlitz scored 3 runs in the 3rd inning. Portland scored a run in the 1st and 2 in the 5th. Ginger looks in, a pickoff attempt. Canton's back in safely.
All right, Pickles, let's get you.
Base running has been an issue for the Black Bears. A couple of runners picked off. 2 Black Bears were picked off last night. These Pickles pitchers understand that. Trying to keep the Black Bears close. The 3-2 pitch. Foul to the left side, and we'll do it again. Three and 2 to Estes. Canton led off this inning with the base hit to center. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Ginger rung him up on the slider. One away in the bottom of the fifth. One out and one on for Bronson Neve. Neve in the 3-hole for Cowlitz. Like Estes, Neve has been here the entire time, and another pickoff attempt to first. Neve awaiting the first pitch. Ginger looking in, he kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Neve leading the Black Bears in games played with 40. ABs, 150 on the year. And RBIs, 26 ribbies. Oh, 0-1 to Neve. Neve initially had 4 Matadors here. Down on the count, 0-2. Neve was 1 of 4. Mac Robertson, the pitcher. Yanni Castro in the game right now for the Black Bears. We'll see if he comes back out for the 6th. Sergio DiCello, the utility man. Played all over the infield. Catcher. We also saw him in the outfield. 1-2. Ginger in his 3rd start of the season. His 1-2 pitch. The appeal, yes he did. Neve strikes out. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Back-to-back Ks for Ginger. And with 2 outs, the right fielder Shea Bowen steps in for the 3rd time. He singled and walked so far in tonight's game. Taking the first pitch downstairs, 1-0. Canton led off this inning with a single. And another pickoff attempt. Canton barely leading off, he's back standing up. Bowen knocked his 30th hit of the season back in the 2nd. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1. One and one to the Black Bears right fielder. Canton, another extremely short lead. Around a half step away from the bag. Ginger has checked over repeatedly this inning. The 1-1. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Bowen fouled it off. Ginger, the 6'4" right-handed submariner. More for 3/4. Missing outside, 3-2. Canton's at first base, 2 away, bottom 5. 3-3 ball game. The 3-2 pitch, runner goes. Curveball, lifted left side. Running out of room is Govea. Bowen stays alive. Three and 2. If Bowen can get on, Caleb Rozier will come to the plate. 3-2 check swing, fouled off. Canton running on 3-2 is getting tied over at first base. We'll get ready for another payoff pitch. 3-2. Slashed left field. It's going to hang up near the line. Making a catch, Otis running into the sidewall. Ginger works around a leadoff single. He's gone through 5 innings. After 5, we're tied up at 3 between the Pickles and the Black Bears.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
I slept at a Ramada Inn last night.
Yanni Castro back out for his second inning of work. Castro struggled with command, giving up 5 walks in the top of the 5th inning. But he battled down, striking out McCarthy and getting Ferguson to ground out to keep it a tie game. 8-9-1. Tony Otis leads off for Portland. Portland lines the first pitch to second base. Nice reflexes by Hall. 1 away in the top of the 6th. 1 away for the 9-hole hitter, Connor Hale. And a pinch hitter, Aaron Barber, coming to the plate, pinch hitting for Connor Hale. 0-1. Hale went 0 for 1 to the ground out into a double play, and he also reached on a walk. 1 hopper to third. Nagler over to first, 2 down. And back to the top of the order. Cody Kashimoto made his debut last night. Dropped the sack bunt down, last AB. Grounded out in the first, 2 first. Outside, 1-0. One 1-0 to Kashimoto. Castro looking in. Outside. Ball 2. Castro looks in. Ball 3. Called strike. 3-1. Three and 1 to Kashimoto. 2 away, nobody on. Ball 4. The 6th walk issued by Castro. This top of the 6th inning continues. Stepping in for the 4th time is Armando Briseño. And that is another pinch hitter for Armando Briseño. Number 12, he's 91 last night. A lot of changes in this game. The Pickles Inserting Aaron Barber into the 9-hole spot. Presumably he'll take over the second base duties. Briseño fouling off the first pitch. Briseño's 0 for 2 with the walk and a run scored. One of 2 runs to come across in the top of the 5th. 3-3 game, top of the 6th. Game 2 of 3 between the Pickles and the Black Bears. Kashimoto's at first base. There he goes, swing and a miss. The throw to second. Allen's throw was on line. Hull working across. Tried to tag Kashimoto before he caught the ball.
That was a ball he swung at that, didn't he? There should be 2 strikes. I thought he swung at that, didn't he?
0-2. And a collision between Hull and Kashimoto. Kashimoto being checked out at second base. 0-2 to Briseño.
I'd be in the pros if that was a ball.
0-2. Kashimoto appears to be okay. The coaches retreat to their positions. 0-2, 2 away, top of the 6th. 3-3 ball game. Castro's 0-2. Breaking ball, backhanded. Hernandez takes Rozier off the bag. So a 2-strike swing. Briseño getting on with the infield single. Moving over to third base is Kashimoto. Runners at the corners. And here's Dalton Mayshore. Castro's first pitch is low. 1-0 to Mayshore. Mayshore in center field tonight for Portland. Mayshore made his debut back on July 18th in the 5-2 loss to Ridgefield. 2-0. 2 away, top of the 6th. Castro retired Otis and Barber on groundouts. Castro walked Kashimoto and Briseño reached on an infield single. First and third, 2 away, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled back to the netting, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. 3-3 game. Castro looks in, he kicks and deals. Called strike 2. Castro, that late breaking ball, hard to pick up for pitchers or for hitters. Briseño at first, Kashimoto at third. 2-2, there goes Briseño. The curveball misses low and away. 3-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. 3-3 game. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. A big 3-2 coming. Castro on the rubber. His 3-2. Check swing. The appeal. Yes, he did. Castro struck him out. And this game stays tied. Middle of the 6th at David Story Field. The Pickles and the Black Bears are tied at 3 apiece.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball, a great double play.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
What was I thinking? Now Taylor's stuff was way better than baggy stuff.
Harbor Food Service is proud to sponsor the Cowlitz Black Bears. Harbor is dedicated to supporting the local entrepreneurs that provide jobs in their communities, bring convenience to busy lives, and invite us all to experience life around the table every day. 5, 6, 7. Due up for the Black Bears in the home half of the 6th. 3-3 ball game. Entering the middle stages of Game 2 of 3 between Portland and Cowlitz. Caleb Rozier 0 for 2 tonight. Ginger back out, line shot, second base, caught by Hale. And a good piece for Rozier. He's 0 for 3 tonight. One away. Here's Caden Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice and flew out to right. Takes strike 1. Rozier made his first start of the season with the Black Bears last night. He went 0 for 2 with the walk. Check swing on the slider. Yes, he did, says Anthony Brown. The umpires for tonight's game, Anthony Brown on the bases and Anthony Artini behind the plate. 0-2. Soft grounder to short. Kashimoto over to first, 2 down. 2 away for Jace Nagler. Nagler 1 for 2 with a single, and he reached on an error and then scored a run back in the 3rd. And with that out, Ginger etches a new season high, 5 2/3. Ginger making his 3rd start of the season. What a big outing this has been for the Pickles. The Pickles playing for the top spot in the West Coast League South Division. Slow roller to short. Kashimoto can't field it. And Nagler reaches. We'll see the official ruling. But the bottom of the 6th inning continues. Nagler reaches. Going down as a hit in the book. And an error, jumping the gun. So Nagler's on for the 2nd time, the 2nd error from Kashimoto. Here's Ben Allen. Flies the first pitch he sees into left field. The catch is made by Mayshore. Bottom 6. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the 7th in a tie ball game between Portland and Cowlitz.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
What's your name? Matthew,
Hi, this is Mike from Decanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Safeway and Albertsons stores are proud sponsors of the Cowlitz Black Bears. The Safeway Albertsons Foundation gives back locally in all communities it serves, including right here in Kelso and Longview. Where we give is where we live. Safeway Albertsons, dedicated to bettering the lives of people in our neighborhoods. Top of the 7th inning. Michael Lejeune on to pitch for the Black Bears. The Black Bears get 2 innings out of Yanni Castro. A shaky first inning, giving up 5 walks. Giving up the lead. But he bears down with 1 out, bases loaded in the 5th. Castro gets out of the inning, keeping it a tie game. And then also getting out of the 6th inning with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Castro didn't give up a hit in 2 innings. It worked. 6 walks were an issue, but he worked around it. And the Black Bears get to their 3rd reliever in a tie game. Michael Lejeune on the mound. Lejeune, the Gonzaga commit from Puyallup, Washington. Inside. And command issues persist for Black Bears relievers. Alex Gouveia is on for the 2nd time. Second hit by pitch issued by Black Bear relievers tonight. Pitchers tonight. Cale Hammer had one. Cale Hammer made his first start of the season. He went 4 innings, gave up 1 run and 3 hits. But now the go-ahead run's on for Portland. That brings up the catcher, Riley McCarthy. Strike 1. Getting the call in the bottom part of the zone. 0-1 to Riley McCarthy. McCarthy, the rising senior at Portland. Pickoff attempt to first base, not in time. We've seen a couple Black Bears get picked off tonight. Have not seen a pickle get picked off. Black Bears getting picked off this series, rather speaking. 0-1, square into bunt, pops it in the air, foul. 0-2. McCarthy presumably won't bunt with 2 strikes, but this is a big run. Tie game, top 7. The Pickles and Black Bears knotted up at 3. McCarthy from Vancouver, Washington. The 0-2. Fouled out of play. McCarthy's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, and he was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd. 3-3 game. Pickoff attempt. Rozier keeping that ball in front of him. Rozier playing in his first game at first base for Cowlitz this season. We've seen the Black Bears transition some outfielders to infielders. We saw with Carter Monda, a seamless transition. The 0-2. Fly ball, left center field. This is struck well. Running over. Canton making the catch. On the warning track, the relay will stop at 2nd base, but wow. Canton running a long way to track that ball down on the warning track. Big one out. If that ball drops, a run for sure scores. Nice play in center. McCarthy, a long fly out. 1 down to the top of the 7th. Gouveia had to rush back to first base. And another pinch hitter. Jewel Williams pinch hitting for Kevin Ferguson. 1-0. Williams played in last night's game. Williams went 0 for 1 and scored a run when he was walked. Williams plays for Pickles head coach Mark Magdaleno at Clark College in Vancouver. Williams, the Las Vegas native, spent 2 seasons at Clark. The catcher, 6'3", 210 pounds, swings and misses. It's 2-1. Top of the 7th inning, 3-3 ball game. Gove is back in standing up. It is Mark Magdaleno complaining about a potential balk. We've seen the Black Bears get rung up for balks earlier in this season. As Magdaleno meeting with the base umpire Anthony Brown in between third base and home plate. 3-3 game. Let's take a look at the game summary for tonight's matchup. Portland scored in the first, back-to-back doubles from Mayshore and Griffith. Put Portland in front 1-0. 2 Portland errors in the bottom of the 3rd inning allowed the Black Bears to take a 3-1 lead. Yanni Castro gave up 5 walks in his first inning of relief in the top of the 5th inning. Portland tied it up, and that's where we are now. 3-3, top of the 7th inning. These teams similarly matched. Portland with 4 hits, Cowlitz with 3. Portland with 3 errors, and that's the difference in the ball game. And usually it's the Black Bears making mistakes. They have the most errors in the West Coast League. Portland with the 3rd highest fielding percentage. Cowlitz with 86 errors on the season. And for reference, that's in 46 games. Portland, to put that in perspective, Portland with nearly half of that, 45 errors. 3-1 to Williams. Ball 4. Williams is on first. 2 runners on and 1 out for Tony Otis. And excuse me, Kevin Ferguson, Jewel Williams pinch hitting for Riley McCarthy. Williams drawing a walk. One and out of Ferguson. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ferguson 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out and a walk. Williams at first. Griffith at second. Getting away. Allen. Keep it in front of him. And a wild pitch breaks up the double play and moves the go-ahead run to third base. Williams at second. Griffith at third. 1 away. The 2-1. On the ground. First base side foul. 2-2. Lejeune, the Gonzaga commit from Lakewood, Washington. Making his 4th appearance of the season. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Full count, 1 away. Lejeune trying to keep this game tied for Cowlitz. The 3-2 to Ferguson. Fly ball, right center field. Running is Canton. Tagging up is Griffith. The relay throw cut off. And Portland takes a 4-3 lead. Ferguson puts the Pickles in front with the sac fly. 4-3 Portland. And the first run for the Pickles since the 5th inning. First lead of the day for the Pickles. Two outs now. Strike one to Tony Otis. Portland in front 4-3. Otis is 0 for 3 tonight. Blocked by Allen. One and one to Otis. Otis in 2:33 in the year, the 1-1. Sharp ground ball, nearly striking third base coach for the Pickles. One and two. High fly ball. This is hit well. Carrying to the track. Left center field. And Canton, another nice catch in left center field. Making the catch on the warning track. Portland adds a run on the sac fly from Ferguson. Stretch time here in Cowlitz. The Black Bears down 4-3.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard. Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather Guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Anna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Anna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Anna Toyota, believe in nice.
Your local Norpac paper mill has been providing customers with quality paper products for more than 37 years. Check out our copy paper on your next Costco trip, supporting a local business as we strive to do for you. And after 6 quality innings, Murphy Ginger does not give up an earned run. All 3 runs scratched across unearned came at the hands of 2 errors back in the 3rd inning. But he exits the game in line for the win. Portland ahead 4-3. On the mound to pitch for Portland, Chris Downs, the big left-hander. 6'7", 215 pounds from Santa Clarita, California, out of Cal Poly. Played all 4 years at Hart High School. Coming into the game, protecting a 1-run lead. He made 12 appearances in his freshman campaign, 4 starts, 6.65 ERA for the Mustangs, 21 2/3 innings of work. Opposing hitters had a .264 average against him. He's making his 8th appearance of the season for the Pickles. 17 2/3 innings of work, 14 strikeouts, 2-6 walks, 2-1 strikeout to walk ratio. He'll face Reese Hall, Sam Canton, and Cody Estes. Bottom of the 7th inning for the Cowlitz Black Bears. Starting off Hall with the first pitch strike. Down 6'7", 225 pounds. 0-1. Big left-hander. Bringing some heat, 1-1. Hull put a sack button down back in the third and struck out in the fourth. Bottom 7. Portland took the lead on a sac fly at the top of the 7th inning. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Called strike 2. Payne in the bottom of the zone. 2-2 to Hull. Hull, one of Kelly Stinnett's guys at Park University, Gilbert. Local product from Kelso, Washington. Downs 2-2. One hopper to short. Kashimoto to first, 1 away. Back to the top of the order. One down in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Sam Canton. Canton's 1 for 3. Downs first pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 to Canton. He singled to start off the 5th inning. Made a couple nice plays in the outfield in the top of this inning. Ground ball up the middle. Is it going to sneak through? Sliding stop, Kashimoto. Not in time. Canton's 2 for 4. Send it back up behind down. Sliding stop up the middle by Kashimoto. Not in time. The tying runs on base for Cowlitz.